Wow. I was absolutely stunned about this episode of Kowloon Generic Romance. This is not generic by any means. I mean that. After this episode, I think it's also one of the best episodes I've seen of an anime probably in a while. Not just the series though, or the season, just probably an anime I've seen in a while. Probably since the last time since they took that like it probably said about that dark turn in Oshinoko season 1 when Akime was about to take her life due to all the cyberbullying that she endured. I think that was that one I think I said it was. But man, this episode, I mean, it just leaves me so many questions and how many pieces of puzzle that I it just leaves me I'm trying to piece the puzzle of putting together what is going on in this world. I mean, I think I mentioned cloning at one point at the end of the last episode I did reviewing I was doing. I guess I was kind of close though, but they mentioned cloning, but the thing is though they said they can't duplicate because of the moles, right? Because we see our girl Rico, she has like a small mole right here below her, like on her left eye right here. But they said they can't duplicate moles. So, but then by the end we have Kudo saying that he killed her. I mean, the original Reiko. Now we say like, what? He didn't just like pull a gun and shoot her, right? No, dude. Maybe something that he could have saved her and felt powerless to do anything about it. Like he kind of let her die like that, and by some other means, maybe. But my God, man! And then we see back in that doctor's office, the snake doctor, right? Bring this guy in named Mr. Chan. He said, "Hey, I'm fine. My health is fine, right?" And then he gets a call by one of the guys that work for him saying, "Hey, we found him. We're bringing him in." And it looks like it's the original Mr. Chen, right? He's like, "Oh, this sure takes me back, right?" As soon as he steps into the boundaries of the city of Kowloon, the director looks back, and the other guy that's Mr. Chen that's sitting in the chair is gone. So that means what? So if he's supposed to be a clone or something like I don't know, a simulation, like if the original comes in, because I guess two of the same people can't be in the same location. I have no idea. So, but it shows that there is that is like the original Mr. Chen that just walked in. As soon as he walks into the boundaries of the city, the guy just disappeared. The other one. But that leaves me with Reiko because yeah, we see by the end that Kudo said he killed her, and he's asking, "Do you want to know anything?" And he wants to know and she's been asked if she wants any information about her. She's like, "Oh, no, I don't want to." And the thing is though, like she doesn't want to be erased because like this whole town got destroyed, and then it got remade. So then with like, and then this like it just begs even more questions. I'm piecing together like, okay, that whole thing in the sky, right? So like the upload Mabel memories and it creates like the duplicates of the people who are in the city, and the actual OG people are outside the city. Like the one guy just walked in, and it just it just makes it like she doesn't want to be or because she doesn't want to be um who she is to be gone so that's why he's like she doesn't want to change apartments because she doesn't want to she wants to keep like she wants to be a little hang hold of what the original Reiko was, right? That's why she doesn't want to move out. She doesn't want to remove anything, or even Kudo was asking like, hey, do you wonder why I have a spare key to your apartment? No. So it just leaves me mind boggled. When I watched this, my mind was blown again. It blew like a volcano because it just leaves me so much this mystery is getting entangled every time I watch this because I'm like, wait, but this is a deal with clones or is this holding still a simulation? I'm like, I have no idea though. But I guarantee it will explain by the end. Now Now, like, this is not gonna have a core, a season 2, right? This is gonna end how it is. So, but of course, is it gonna be a depressing ending? I hope not. But I just hope it ends on a bittersweet note because hey, because I would like that, you know. I mean, Train to the End of the World, it kind of ended on a bittersweet though. Now, granted, not everything was fully fixed though, even though they reset it though. There were still little things that had not been reset though, but I guess a lot of it was kind of back to normal, but not all of it was though. So what I liked, let's say, what I liked the ending of Train to the End of the World, have everyone just where everything was reset back to the way it was before the whole world got messed up. Yes, I would have. But I guess but having it just leave it as it was semi fixed, maybe because hey, it's better than nothing. They fixed something, right? But not all of it though. So the whole that yeah, part of me was like, okay, the whole world's gonna end, end the way the series ended with the world still kind of messed up the way it is, but some of it is fixed, but not all of it is. So what I was trying to say is like, is this gonna end like a depressing, or is it gonna end bittersweet, like how for like Train to the End of the World, right? I have no idea because after this, it just leaves me with so many questions. I'm just like wondering what. I'm like just that, and even and because even more they know about this place, like how it's been rebuilt, because the doctor is with the character Gwen, the green hair guy that was with the work at the tea house. But he said there was the other version of him did not work out right. But they go to this place like where like okay, there's eye drops. They had this for 3 years. They made this 3 years ago, but they still market it as something that's new. It's like no, that's not right, and it's just like I just never felt this intrigued about this mystery than ever. I mean, this has to be the best mystery that I've seen in anime. I've seen in quite a while. I mean, because after this episode, it just like me so many questions, still a lot of questions. I mean, while I'm still trying to piece together this mystery, it's been really great. This show, it's easily the best show of the season. I know as much as I love Go Loser Ranger season 2 so far. After this episode, this mystery unravels from this episode. This show easily takes it as the best series of this season, easily. Because it just like my mind so like I'm like what is going on with this and this I'm like I'm like this whole time. Jeez, and that's how great the show is. Is it just this after this episode just easily just oh my god. I just want to see what's gonna be like in the next episode now. I'm just really like, but yeah, but that's episode 4. I mean, yeah, I know some of a lot of it was just it just leaves you if you watch this episode if you're caught up though. Like I said, I don't know anything about the source material of the manga, so I don't know anything about the mystery about that in this if it's like that in the source material. But just watching the show itself, like that's why I don't read mangas because when new shows like this, watching it blindly, it makes all the intriguing more fun for me. So, but yeah, but like so Kudo he killed her, but not like full on murder her, but something was happened to her. So and the whole thing with I guess cloning, but like clones can't be duplicated because of the mole she has on her eye can't be duplicated. And the whole guy with the Mr. Chen disappeared when the real one came in when the boundary of the walls and so this whole thing and is this whole thing for this doctor this director is this whole thing just nothing but a big old experiment to him and just like my god man or is everybody in this place is like a second version of the people who are the original ones that are like outside the building outside the town right because they say that this whole thing has been built on for nostalgia right this whole city's been rebuilt for nostalgia because people walk in and it's like, oh, this sure takes me back. Like the old guy just said, it just feels like how everything looks so great when they first were in this city before it destroyed. So, oh, this place sure takes me back so much. This place was great and all that stuff. The nostalgia, that's what it was. That's what this thing has been built on for nostalgia. So, but yeah, just like, oh my god. And that's why you see, like, in the thumbnail of this video, like, the empty chair where the guy was sitting, and the guy, you see the original guy's legs as he's walking in. I'm like, my God. So this show is awesome, no doubt about it. Easily the best show of the season, no doubt about it. As much as like Go Lose a Ranger season 2 so far, and Old Country Bumpkin, after this episode, this show easily takes it. Sorry there, I had to sneeze. No one didn't want to see me sneeze, so I had to sneeze there. So that's why I cut it. But anyway, this show has been awesome, you know. So like best show of the season, probably the best anime episode I've seen in quite a while. Like I said, and a best intriguing mystery I've seen in a while. I mean, this show has nothing. Like I said, it still leaves me piecing together what's going on here. That's what I like about it. You know, that's what I like about mysteries. It just leaves up to your. You just leave leaving up to your imagination what's going on, make it so thought provoking. You know. Why was this? You know, piecing together the puzzle. You know, just like, I want to know what's going on next. You know, so. But anyway, that's episode 4 of Kowloon Generic Romance. By means, that word is now, that doesn't mean anything. It's not generic in the least bit. Not at all. No. So, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next movie review and so forth, and we'll see you next time. Later.